Good morning students. Today we will start next chapter, chapter number 7, coordinate geometry. In this chapter we will discuss about three things: distance formula, section formula. In section formula we will discover two parts: internal division and external division. Okay, and third we have area of triangle. Okay, before going on these three topics, I would like to tell you about coordinate geometry which we have studied in the 9th class. Okay, first of all I will tell you about the axis. What I will tell you about the x-axis. Here I have this one, we have x-axis, and this one we have y-axis. Understood? Okay, this is y dash and this is x dash. Okay, when remember this thing that x-axis and y-axis will always be perpendicular to each other. Okay, and where this both the axes will meet, that is known as origin. What we can say? Origin. Okay, this is known as origin. Okay, and the coordinates of origin will be 0, 0. What? 0, 0. Okay, coming on to right of the origin, all points will be positive: 1, 2, 3 and 4 up to infinite. Okay, positive infinite we can say. What we can say? Positive infinite. And here this will be negative: -1, -2, -3. Understood? And on going upward we will have +1, +2, +3, and going downward we have -1, -2, -3. Understood? Here we can say that we have 4 quadrants. In this one we have first quadrant. In first quadrant, x-axis and y-axis both are positive, so coordinates will also be positive. But in second quadrant, what we have, x is negative, okay, and y is positive. So here the point will be minus, comma, plus. Okay, negative, positive we can say. In third quadrant we have x also negative and y also negative, so minus, comma, minus. Understood? Okay, now in fourth quadrant what I have, x we have positive and y I have negative. Understood? Remember this thing? Okay, now we will discuss about abscissa. What do we mean abscissa? We can say the perpendicular distance, the perpendicular distance from y axis, or we can say x coordinate. What we can say? X coordinate. Understood? This is abscissa. And next we will talk about ordinate. Here we can say the perpendicular, symbol of the perpendicular we can write perpendicular. Okay, distance from x axis, or we can say y coordinate. Understood? This is the some basic of coordinate geometry which we have studied in the 9th class. Okay, and any point, the coordinates of the any point which we can write in the form of x comma y. In which form? X comma y. Understood? Now we will talk about distance formula. Okay, how we will do the derivation of distance formula, how we can find the distance formula. Okay, let's suppose for finding distance formula, first we have two coordinates. Okay, or we can say we have a line segment. What we have? A line segment. Okay, let's suppose this is A and this is B, and coordinate of this A is x1 comma y1. Okay, and coordinate of B, point B will be x2 comma y2. Understood? Now what we have to find? We have to find the distance between point A and point B, or we can say we have to find the length of this line segment AB. Okay, let's suppose we'll make a proper diagram. Okay, here I have axis, and this I have, this is x and this is y axis. Okay, let's suppose I have a point. Okay, I can rough this. Okay, point A, x1 comma y1, and B I have x2 comma y2. Okay, now what I will do, I will put the perpendicular from A and B on the corresponding axis. We can say x axis and y axis, taking perpendiculars. Okay, let's suppose I write here P, Q, and this we have R, and I can write here S, or this is the origin, and origin is represented by capital O. Okay, now here the distance between OP will be x1. Here I can write x1. Okay, what I can write x1. Okay, and distance between OQ I have x2. What I have x2. Understood? And now going on the y axis, OR, distance of OR will be y1, and distance between OS I have y2. Understood? Okay, now what I will do, I will take perpendicular from point A on BQ, okay. Now I can write this point C. Okay, now you can look here, A, P, Q, C is rectangle, and in rectangle what we have, opposite sides are equal. So I can tell that PQ is equals to AC. What I can write? PQ equals to AC. Understood? Okay, now what I have to find? I have to find the value, distance of PQ, or I can say that this one will be, PQ will be, or I can say OQ. What I say? OQ is equals to OP plus PQ. OQ is equals to OP plus PQ, and OQ I have x2 and OP I have x1, and what I have to find PQ plus PQ. Now what I will do, I will take this x1 in left hand side, or I can write PQ is equals to x2 minus x1, or here PQ is equals to AC, so we can write it is also equals to AC. Understood? Same process we will do on this y axis. Okay, now here I can write RS is equals to BC. RS is equals to BC by the property of triangle. In triangle what we have, opposite sides are equal. Now we will find RS. For this I have OS is equals to OR plus RS, and OS I have y2 and OR I have y1 plus RS, taking y1 in left hand side, or we can say RS is equals to y2 minus y1. Okay, and RS is equals to BC, and RS is equals to BC. Understood? Now what we will find? I have to find the distance between AB. So what I will use? I will use Pythagoras theorem in this triangle ABC. Okay, using Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. And what is the statement of Pythagoras theorem? Square of the longest side, what we can say, square of the longest side is always equals to the sum of square of other two sides, which is we have base and perpendicular. Okay, so I can write AB square equals to AC square plus BC square. Understood? Now here AB square is equals to AC I have how much? x2 minus x1. So x2 minus x1 whole square plus BC I have y2 minus y1. y2 minus y1 whole square. Understood? Now taking square root on both sides. Taking square root on both sides. Okay, now I have AB is equals to root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Understood? In this we have one special case. What is that? Okay, look, special case. Take mark it star. Okay, because this is important. Okay, in this what I have, let's suppose I have one coordinate on origin and another on first quadrant, or let's suppose here this is O and this one is A. Coordinate, this will be x and y, and this one we have 0 0. Okay, this one I have 0 0, and the distance between OA will be root over, here we have proper formula, AB equals to root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Understood? But here I can write coordinate of origin will be 0 comma 0, put here 0 and 0, and x2 minus 0 I have x2 I have x and y2 I have y. So x minus 0 I have x whole square I have x square. Okay, and here y minus 0 I have y square we have y square. So this is the special case, that OA is equals to root over x square plus y square, and the proper formula for distance formula we have AB is equals to root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the proper derivation of distance formula. Okay, like this, by this formula you have to find the distance of any two coordinate, or we can say any line segment. Okay, identify for the specific quadrilateral. Okay, let's suppose we have given 4 points and we have 4 points coordinates also. Okay, then we have to identify that whether it is a square, rectangle, rhombus, or we have parallelogram. Okay, first of all we will talk about square. Okay, we will talk about the sides only. In a square we have all sides are equal. All sides are equal. Let's suppose A, B, C, D are the vertices. Okay, here we can say AB plus B equals to BC equals to CD equals to DA. This is the first condition, and next condition we have here diagonals are also equal. Diagonals are also equal, so I can write BD is equals to AC. So both the conditions must be satisfied for the square. Understood? Now second I have rectangle. Second I have rectangle. In rectangle what I have, opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal, and diagonals are also equal. I can write AB equals to CD and BC equals to DA, or we can say AD. Also BD is equals to AC. These are three conditions: AB equals to CD, BC equals to DA, and BD equals to AC. Okay, these are three conditions for the to prove the rectangle. Okay, now third I have rhombus. Okay, in rhombus all sides are equal, but diagonals are not equal. Like what I can say, in rhombus all sides are equal, but diagonals are not equal. Okay, understood? Remember this thing for the rhombus. And last we have parallelogram. This is the shape of the parallelogram. Here I have A, B, C, D. Okay, opposite sides are equal, but diagonals are not equal. I can write AB equals to CD or BC equals to DA, but BD will not be equals to AC. Understood? This is the property of parallelogram. These four things you must know to prove that whether it is a square, rectangle, rhombus or parallelogram. Understood?